Thank you for joining us for another Millennial Newscast, where we bring you the news you can use. And as always, I'm joined at the news desk by my friend and co-host.
This is Eric.
And Eric, today we're bringing them a special report live from this room again, where we're going to talk a little bit about millennials. And as always, we've got 10 minutes, so I'm going to start the timer in 3, 2, 1. Eric, tell us what the millennials are up to this time.
Well, there was a survey done, and the results of that survey will shock you. Apparently, 3 in 5 millennials say their life more stressful now than ever before.
Really?
Than ever before. Like, people on the Oregon Trail.
Who died of syphilis.
Who died of
You've got dysentery.
You got, yeah, I was like, you died of... Dying of syphilis
I'm sorry,
on the
it
Oregon
wasn't,
Trail?
I apologize. It wasn't syphilis. You died of dysentery.
Yeah.
And scurvy.
Yeah. Well, dysentery.
No, scurvy is actually a seafaring disease.
Well, if you don't get vitamin C.
No, that's true.
But 3 in 5 millennials say that their life is more stressful now than has ever been before, is kind of the idea of it. From slow Wi-Fi to broken phone screens to 0 likes on social media. Everyday stressors are causing young adults to have struggles falling asleep 138 nights each year, researchers say. Okay, now we could go through, there's a lot of people who gripe about what? Millennials.
Yes.
Do you work around any millennials? You're married to one.
I am married to a millennial, but... We'll get. I kind of shared with her what we were talking about. Tonight,
good. You can share.
I will share that at the end of the episode.
I'm excited to hear that. Okay, so what do you want to discuss? There is so much in this one article. That's why we're doing this one article. I was born in 1979. If you go by the strict lines of what they label generations, I'm an X. You are a millennial, but neither one of us are really either of those things.
You and I did an article or a report a while back about how we fall into kind of that. The 1980s, we kind of fall in that lost generation.
Yeah, it's like a small generation from like 77, 78 to about 77, 78 to about 82, 83.
Right.
I think
I'm claiming that generation.
Me too. That's the Xennial generation. Xennials.
I'm not letting myself fall into this. This is an interesting statement to me, to where you have the right to say that you believe that we are in one of the most stressful time periods in the life of the average person.
That's what the headline kind of made it out to be. Now let's give some context. The recent survey of about 3 out of 5 millennials, 58%, feel life is more stressful now than ever before. The survey of 2,000 American millennials commissioned by the interesting place is who commissioned this.
I was going to say, this is what I love about this article.
Yeah.
Is Eric, tell them who commissioned this.
The CBD oil company Indica. Is that Indica revealed that. So they commissioned this now. So take the article. I don't know what the research was looking for. Probably something for marketing, like normal.
They're trying to show that people need to take more CBD oils.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's blown up here in Oklahoma. I say that. That and beyond now.
We have
the loosest regulations on marijuana. Medical marijuana. It's super easy to get it.
Now, medical marijuana and CBD oils are a little different.
Well, all the CBD oil places sell marijuana now, but they exploded. All right, that's probably the point. I don't have a problem with that. All right, so we have these millennials. See what they have to say. For example, losing one's wallet or credit card ranked as the top source of stress for respondents. 1 in 5 saying they'd be even more apologetic if they're what's that word?
Apoplectic.
I'm not familiar with
apoplectic.
Okay, if their smartphone screen broke, I know that word, but I can't pronounce it. For more than 2 in 5 millennials, 41%, a damaged phone screen is worse than seeing their check engine light flashing on a car. Okay.
Apoplectic means overcome with anger.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Man.
Sorry, that was bothering me. I had to look it up. I didn't mean to interrupt your thought.
Apoplectic. Someone's
We learned a new word.
Yeah.
Thank you, Endoka. Thanks to CBD oils, you too can learn big words.
So here's the one. The second greatest source of stress for participants overall, by nearly 1 in 5, agreed that getting 0 likes on a social media post is more stress-inducing experience. 1/3 feel that having their phone die is a more miserable scenario than seeing a fraudulent charge on their credit card bill. Okay, so let's dissect that. I've had 0 likes before. It has frustrated me, but it doesn't stress me out because I'm not huge into social media. I care about my credit a lot, so that would bother me. I do check my credit, and I have a service that keeps track of my credit because I'm a sucker. So Nick, of the stuff we've mentioned, what would be most stressing to you? Like 0 likes on your social media, fraudulent charge on your credit card?
We put podcasts out there we took a long time off, but we put podcasts out there almost every week, and we don't get a lot. I mean, we're obviously not worried about likes and that sort of thing. Do I worry about my phone battery dying? Not so much. I'll tell you this. I stress out when I see a credit card bill that I do not recognize. That freaks me out more than anything else.
Okay. Well, I don't want to bitch about the millennials, but it says 3 in 5, so that's over half. I've been around the 3. I've been around the 2 that are pretty laid back and they don't stress about stuff. But this undercurrent of my life is worse than yours. This like competition of like how stressful they think they are, or my life. Like I also have to seem very smart, yeah,
capable, successful.
Yeah. When I was on online dating, the question, do you think you're smarter than an average person? Resoundingly, everyone that I would click that question and look through, well, everyone, so like 30 women, all of them said yes. Yes, I'm smarter than your average person. I'm like, bull crap.
Well, all of a sudden, if you're all yes, that raises the average. And so by saying yes, you may just be average.
Yeah, I said, no, I'm a pretty average smart person now.
That hurt my brain to say. I just blew my own mind.
So here's the top stressful scenarios reported by millennials. 1, losing your wallet / credit card.
Okay, that one I can understand.
Me too. Arguing with your parent.
Or partner.
I'm sorry. Your partner. Arguing with your partner. Commute, traffic delays. I guess the ones that have cars.
Yeah.
Losing your phone. Arriving late to work. Number 6, slow Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Get a data plan.
Here's what I wanted to say. Slow Wi-Fi. This one was listed in the article. I just want to say this. You would not have survived in the early 90s.
Oh, my goodness.
When you heard the... I know.
Where's my modem at?
Eric is now crawled under his desk. He's having flashbacks.
Checking my modem.
He's tapping on his computer, trying to see if it'll speed up the modem. But keep going down the list, my friend.
Number 7, phone battery dying. 8, forgetting passwords. Which I use LastPass, so I don't forget passwords. Or if I do, it doesn't matter. Number 9, credit card fraud.
Well, forgetting passwords is easy because you can just make up another password you can forget.
That's right.
I mean...
Number 10, forgetting a phone charger. You know how many kids, let's get past millennials, how many kids I've had come into my house go, hey, do you have a charger? Looking for chargers. I'm like, what phone do you have? iPhone? Nope. Oh, I don't have an iPhone charger.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's crazy to me. Yeah, we at work, we have a charger that we pretty much pass around.
Oh, really?
Yeah, people, I mean, I'm in the tech area, so people come and borrow.
You have to check it out? That's like sign for it?
No, I just like here. So, I mean, it's just kind of one of those things. You just kind of have this thing to hold on to.
Here's my most favorite one. Number 17, school loan payments. That should be higher.
Yeah, it's amazing to me how how just low some of these are. Paying bills is low. Job interviews is low. I mean, people are more worried about the speed of their Wi-Fi, how much phone charge they actually have, more than they're worried about fraudulent bank charges, which has always been a pain in the neck. Slow Wi-Fi is high up there. I mean, it's some of those things are pretty darn ridiculous.
Yeah, I just can't handle it.
You know what, millennials? Eric says you're ridiculous, and he is ready to fight you. But you're lucky because you're saved by the bell. That's our alarm. That's our 10 minutes of micro mini. That's your news for the day. You know what? Go out and use that. Realize that you live in a stressful time. But
one of the most stressful times.
One of the most stressful times, but you can be relaxed by listening to the Micro Mini Lightning Newscast, brought to you by the Pull Up a Chair podcast. And Eric, tell them where they can find that.
Well, you can find us all over the internet. First, you can find us on Facebook because it's social media, and on iTunes because it's where podcasts go. Then on YouTube because why not? Then most rare of all, we have our own website, puckpodcast.website, pucpodcast.website. Why website?
Why not?
Why not? All right.
And you know what, people? You see, you don't need to be stressed out because we're easy to find. We are easy to find. We make things simple.
We do.
And we want you to have yourself a simple day.
Nick, I think we forgot something.
You know what's not simple, Eric? Remembering to do everything. But we forgot one segment. You have, as always, time to do Eric Brings You the News, where in 60 seconds, Eric will tell you what these stories are about in the headlines that I give him. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Eric, that first headline is Pig Bones reveal how far Stonehenge feasters traveled.
Well, I mean, we can fly nowadays. They find them in Jersey?
They found him. I don't know. That's the thing. You're just supposed to tell me what this is.
What am I doing? We fly.
Okay. Sheep impregnated using 50-year-old sperm. How did that happen?
Turkey baster.
Turkey baster. Okay. Hearts removed from children at 600-year-old sacrifice site.
Wow, those children were old.
All right. Keep moving. 1,500 live turtles were found duct taped in airport luggage. Why?
I mean, you don't want to get them away. They keep moving.
Okay. I won't add. Trap man, we talked about this one. Trap man survives for days by eating taco sauce. Can you explain that one to him again?
Okay, so here's how this happens. He is now part vampire. Oh.
I am so sorry that we have run out of time. We actually made it back to the list. Those were a little bit more vague headlines. I do apologize. But next time, Eric, you'll have more specific headlines. So, as always, have yourself a simple day. And always remember to do your last thing you're supposed to do. Have a great day.
Bye.